we have a few gremlins. Unfortunately, the way things are with storms on this side, and there's a few issues in Djuma, but we have the most epic scene. Look at this. Isn't that everything that you could have asked for? You've got a rainbow, lions at the bottom of it, big tree on the right, East Africa right there spoiling us better than we could ever imagine. Is that not sensational? I think so. I think it's possibly one of the most kind of epic sort of scenes I've seen in quite some time. So really beautiful, and we're fortunate that the rainbow is just kind of somehow lined up exactly with this lion that's on top of this mound. So we've been spoilt in this regard, and I'm super excited that we managed to actually get it live, because I was a bit worried at one point. I thought maybe, just maybe, we were going to have a bit of an issue and that we weren't going to get it right, but we've managed somehow to sort everything out, while our tech geniuses have, and so we're back with you. Now, Emma has suggested a very good idea, that it's probably a good time for a one-word tweet as to what you think of that image right there. I think it's pretty spectacular, so I want to know from you guys what your one-word tweet is for that. Yes, Emma, sometimes you have moments of brilliance, and now again you guys see that there's a second rainbow forming as well, so it's not just one rainbow, there's actually two of them that are forming, which is quite something. We, like I say, are being spoiled by the fact that we have that kind of shot right there, and it's everything I was hoping it would be. I was really kind of hoping that we were going to get a really epic sky and then one of them on the mound. I didn't quite expect to get a beautiful rainbow as strong as colored as that, but you know, you risk it, you gamble it, and that's what you kind of get. For me, that's absolutely beautiful. Andy, you say, wow, double rainbow, lion, cuddle, puddle. I agree, isn't it something? And the noise of the storm as well, while we're kind of sitting here. So far, we haven't got wet. Pretty sure we're about to get absolutely drenched. Manu and I have risked it. We've decided we're going to go for the risk, and we're going to keep the rain covers off for now. I'm pretty sure we're going to probably not be very impressed with ourselves just now when we have to scramble when the rain really does come down, but it seemed like a worthwhile risk, doesn't it? I don't know, what do you guys think? Davo, you say awesomeness? Yes, well, there's not very much else you can say about something like this, is there? It is awesomeness at its very best, for me at least. I think it's very cool. I'm thoroughly thrilled that we managed to get it for you guys more than anything else. Like I say, I was getting a bit kind of stressed because I was thinking, sure, with the kind of gremlins and lions on a mound and rainbows, that doesn't really exactly last all that long, and so we're gonna cut it fine in terms of being able to show you, but somehow, some way, all pulled together and we ended up with what we wanted, which is perfect. So very fortunate to have gotten that. Now hopefully we'll get one more that will kind of go up onto the mound. You can see everyone's kind of looking around and sort of listening. And Eremi, you say magical? Yes, and you can see why it's called the magical Mara, isn't it? When you get scenes like that from time to time, it gives you an idea of why it gets given that name, that's for sure. It really is a special place when these kind of things happen. From a scenery point of view, you know, Djuma's got many amazing things about it. From a scenic point of view, though, I don't know if it quite compares to the Mara in terms of just the vistas that you get. There's parts of Djuma that are pretty, but not quite as pretty as this, because often in Djuma you get very obscured when it comes to a storm like this, and the rainbows and all that kind of stuff, whereas here you've just got such clean view that kind of goes out that it really is quite spectacular. So very fortunate to be able to kind of bring these to you, and it complements Djuma so nicely, I think, in many respects, because of its kind of open nature. It's predator rich, it's predators that we don't see maybe as much at Djuma, that it really allows us to kind of work hand in hand with that, and I like the combination of the two. I think they provide balance, which is nice. I mean, I know a lot of you are uber Djuma fans and not so much Tom say great job getting the lions to cooperate. Well, it wasn't me really. It's all thanks to Manu making us move. It's the only reason I saw it is because actually we were sitting here, and then it just started to kind of develop, and we just slightly positioned ourselves better, and we managed to kind of get it right. So we can actually thank Manu for all of this. He was the one that got this all kind of into the right space. But for me, that was absolutely beautiful. I'm hoping the way the wind is blowing, we might just squeak out of this and get lucky and not get wet. I somehow don't think it's going to happen, but you never know. We might get lucky here. It seems to be blowing across us slightly rather than towards us. Ellie, as you can see, petrified. They are nervous. No, the lions here are so used to thunder and lightning. You can see they're not too stressed. I think if a crack of lightning had to hit right here next to us and you know, be very close to them, yes, they would probably jump and run a little bit. But you must remember, like I say, for them this is par for the course. Almost daily you get these thunderstorms like this somewhere in the Mara. So these guys get quite used to the fact that rain is part and parcel of their life, and so you'll find that they're not that phased by it. You can see half of them are still sleeping. They're not even actually worried too much about thunder and lightning, and we can hear a lot of thunder and lightning already coming our way. So there's some giraffe as well. Isn't that pretty? There's some giraffe that are coming from behind the lions at the moment. Roxy, they are my pot of gold. Now, wouldn't it be something? Now, we're going to throw this out there because why not? We're living the dream as it is. What if these giraffe walk behind the lions? Rainbow, giraffe, lions. Like in a little Constantine effect. I think that'll be pretty something. I think it'll be really, really nice. That'll be winning, I think. Exactly, something from the Lion King. The problem is that the rain is going to start. So what I might do is actually just turn us around, so that what I can do is have the back flaps and one side down, and we can still watch what goes on, because the storm will come in from the left. So if I'm the way that I am, I'm going to have a bit of a trouble to get it right. So just give me 2 seconds just to turn around quickly, and then I can drop one side and we won't have too much of an issue. So I do apologize. Right, so while we do that and while we sort ourselves out, I'm going to send you quickly across to Sydney and see how he's doing battling his gremlins. Hopefully he's going to get it right.